tear in my eyes. Well, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down.
Morning. It's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It's about 7:40. We have made the bed, made breakfast, made coffee, and we have to get ready for our work day. I do have a meeting at noon with my New York clients. Have to go over a couple things, and I suppose that's it. But we're still here in Kingman. We're gonna stay here for a couple more days, at least until Friday, because it's too difficult for me to move locations on a weekday because I work, right? And I get off at 5 o'clock Pacific time, which is then 6 o'clock Arizona time, and by that time it's dark. So yeah, so it's making it difficult. I can't leave, I can't move during the week right now, because I don't like driving at night. I don't like driving a lot. Like, I'm good with, 30-40 minute drive, hour tops, but when I have to drive more than that, then my back starts hurting. And speaking of my back hurting, my back is still hurting today, because I don't feel good. My stomach hurts, my back hurts, and I'm just overall really grouchy. I'm just really, really grouchy. Still kind of in a funk. It is what it is. I'm just pushing through. Maybe I'll have a little bit of a meditation session a little bit later today, but for now, yeah, I gotta get my SHIT together, because I gotta log on to work pretty soon. So anyways, good morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will check in later. I did mention once before, I think, that when I purchased the van, I didn't anticipate on being inside of the van as much as I am. Granted, it's cold outside, so yeah, I'm gonna stay inside where it's nice and warm, because I'm a Southern California native. Like, we don't have weather. And although I'm only in Arizona, like, their weather's not extreme, but still, it's a lot colder than it is in Long Beach. So whatever. Anyways, so here, look, I can't wear my bun. I have to wear my hair down so that I can sit up straight in the van. And even sitting up straight in the van, like, my head still hits the ceiling. So my bed used to be set at 14 inches high, and now it's down to 12 inches high, so that I could fit my storage bins underneath, as well as my batteries, so I can't go any lower. Additionally, the wheel wells, like, they're literally sitting on top of the wheel wells, so my bed, being in this position, cannot go any lower to the ground. So yeah, my point is, the life that I envisioned for myself is not the life that I ended up with. I did envision being out working. The idea was to do seasonal jobs, temporary jobs, whatever. But they're not hard to find because they are in abundance, but I do very much like the routine of a day. I like getting up and doing not necessarily the same thing every day, but what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I'd much rather prefer, as far as work goes, steady and stability, as opposed to, oh yeah, this month I have a job and next month I do not. So I think that's not the kind of life that I want, after all. Not only that, it's such a far distance in between. So I had gone, as soon as I had quit my brick and mortar job, after 11 years. I had gone to Yellowstone and I worked there for a couple of months, and then I was going to Arizona so that I could work here for a couple of months. But in between Yellowstone and Arizona job, I had a whole month. So that's a whole month of no income to be able to pay my bills, and that sucked. And then on top of that, I didn't even make enough money in Yellowstone to be able to pay for the gas that it took me to get there, you know? So it was no good for me. So then I was doing, you know, little odds and end jobs, the same side hustles I was doing before when I did have the brick and mortar everyday job, you know, doing the merchandising and whatnot. You know, I still have that stuff. I don't do it as frequently, but it is still an option for me to do once I'm in the cities, when I'm inside the cities, and I you know, I have stores and whatever to merchandise at. So I still do that. But I much rather enjoy this. I enjoy working remotely. I enjoy this very much. I don't mind spending this much time in the van, but I didn't anticipate spending this much time in the van. So this is why the low roof, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I probably should have looked for something a little bit taller, because I'm such a tall person, and it's time to clock in. So later. We are at our new camp spot for the night. Not really the camp spot. I'm in the day use area right now, but we have made it to Burro Creek campground in Arizona. So we're just hanging out at the day use area, getting our work done, and let me show you guys around. So we have some picnic benches, some hiking trails. Just beyond that, that is the entry to the area of the actual creek. I don't think we're going to be able to make it down there before the sun goes down, because we are literally just taking a quick break for our 10-minute afternoon break. They have trash cans, full toilets, picnic grills. They have water, dump, and potable water. So it's an awesome little campground. It's not that much. I think it was $13 or something like that a night. But we are not staying here, because we are literally doing a quick overnighter in this area before we head on to start making our way to Sedona. Trying to get there maybe tomorrow. Anyways, we're gonna leave here tomorrow morning. So I just wanted to walk around the camp real quick, show you guys. So flushable toilets here. Potable water right there. And we also have porta potties. So this is where we'll be for the night, this general vicinity. We're actually going to go up the road a bit and make camp within the public land. This is a public campsite. Excuse me, a public land campsite, but they do charge. So it is what it is. Sedona, Arizona. I was here probably 2 years ago, and
take the next right onto Arizona 89A South.
Well, camping rules have changed significantly, which absolutely sucks. Because one, there's literally like there's literally like 7 campsites that you can
continue on Arizona 89A
stay
South
at
for 1.5 miles.
Unfortunately, I only went to 2 of the sites, and the 2 sites that I found were very small. So it could comfortably sit, you know, a couple of rigs, but you're still so close together, and like everybody is there in your face and in your business, and well, it just doesn't seem like a place that I would choose to go. So, not so, but also there is no campfires out here, which is fine because I'm not typically one to light a campfire, except for typically like on the weekends when I have time to stay up late and monitor it. But it just really, really sucks because
slide left onto North Beach Springs Road.
Because my Auntie Tracy's coming out next weekend. My Auntie Tracy is coming out next weekend, and you know, she wants to go camping, and she, you know, likes to have the campfire and roast marshmallows and do the whole camping everything. So my original plan was to hang out near Sedona, in the forest area, not necessarily in Sedona area. So I'm going back. So I ended up coming to Sedona because Sedona was literally 30 minutes away from where I was. So I was like, okay, well, I already knew that the campground rules have changed. You want to go? I knew the campground rules have changed, but I didn't realize that they were so bad. I mean, it's not bad. I guess it's fine, but it's not something I would want to do. If she decides that she wants to stay here, then that's great. That's fine. I will stay here with her. But I most definitely will be departing as soon as she's done for the weekend. So instead, we ended up here in the Coconino National Forest, which is about 30 minutes away from Sedona. And so here's our campsite. Okay, so that's our view. That's not really our campsite. Our campsite looks like ta-da! So this place is actually pretty cool because it's just off a forest road, but it has all of this space, a couple little makeshift fire rings throughout. There's a spot just behind those trees, spot behind these trees, spot right over there, and a spot behind that tree. So, and then our spot. Ta-da! So this is where we ended up. It is 15 minutes away from a rest stop, which has working water, which is always a good thing. And then, well, maybe it's not 15 minutes, but it's pretty close. Maybe it is 15 minutes. And then just beyond that, on the next, off the freeway, the 17. And then just on the very next exit is a place for gas. I haven't found a grocery store or anything like that around here, but I stocked up pretty well before I came out this way. Hi, Groot! Hey, bud! What are you doing? What are you doing? Where'd you go? Go. Go, Groot, go. Run, Groot, run. Run, Groot, run. Go, Groot, go. Groot. Groot, Groot, Groot. Go, 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 go. So I had stocked up pretty well before I got out here, with the intention on being out here for the week and then heading over to Sedona to meet Auntie Tracy next weekend. So we're good as far as that goes. But weather kind of sucks. It's rained. We got here yesterday afternoon and it rained in the evening and then overnight, off and on, and then this morning, off and on. And it's supposed to start raining again in about an hour or so. But looking at those clouds, it looks like it's already raining right there. We're gonna have to call it an early night, which is fine because I have work to do anyways. So we're gonna call it an early night and just kind of hang out in the van for the rest of the evening, at least until it starts raining. We're gonna hang out here until it starts raining and then go hang out in the van. So other than that, like, we aren't doing a whole lot of anything today because it's lazy day Sunday, and we did the little bit of chores that we had to do earlier, and now we're just hanging out. Thought about making a fire, but I figure if it's gonna rain, I don't want to waste the wood, you know, because then it's gonna go out anyways. Good morning. So it's Monday morning. We have decided that we're not going to stay at the forest this week. Reason being is because we're expected to have snow later tonight, snow tomorrow, snow on Wednesday, I think. that we're not at